can't believe I'm actually talking about this. Okay, this is a funny story. I want to use an example of a note that I'm seeing in toilets around Lisbon to explain UX writing or user experience writing and how you can make it better. So here we go. You've probably seen these notes as well. So I go to a restaurant, I go use the toilet, the bathroom, the restroom, whatever you want to call it, in that restaurant. And hanging above the toilet is a sign that says, please don't flush the paper, put it in the bin, something like that. Sometimes it says that sign in Portuguese, sometimes it says it in English, sometimes it says it in both, but the sign is normally hanging above the toilet. Now, when I go to the bathroom, I sit down, I do the business, I wipe, and I put it in the toilet. And I'm looking straight ahead, but the sign is hanging behind me. So this is where that whole UX user experience thing comes into play. It's such a ridiculous story, but it illustrates the point really well. Because if you put yourself in your client's shoes when they come to your website, you want to think about what they're seeing. And when the person is sitting on the toilet, they're looking straight ahead and there's not a note there. So if the most important thing about that facility is behind me, I'm not going to see it when it comes time to use it. Like I never, and I mean, I don't know how other people use the toilet, but I never stand up and turn around to put the paper in the toilet. It's just an automatic process that goes right in. So I have to remember the sign that I saw behind me when I walked into the facility. So I don't know what they're thinking, but the same thing happens on people's websites. They make it really hard for people to do the thing they want them to do. So if you want people to put the paper in the bin, you should put the sign in front of them so they do it. So they can see it at the point that they are doing that process, at the point of using that facility, at the point of using your website, you should have the information. The thing you want them to do should be front and center and really, really easy for them to do if you want them to do it. And the reason I say that is because sometimes maybe we're not clear about what we want people to do. And if we're not clear, they're definitely not clear and they're going to leave or they're just not going to do what you want. So I can't even tell you how many times I forget because the note's behind me. I forget to do what the restaurant wants me to do. And I do my business and I leave and I turn around to flush and I flush and I go, oh, shoot, I wasn't supposed to do that. And by then it's too late. And same thing on your website. You want people to do it, but the sign is not clear. It's not easy for them. And they leave without doing what you wanted them to do. So a UX writer is going to come in and see things from your client's point of view and make it really, really easy for them to take the action that you want them to take at the time that you want them to take it. Not too late. They're not going to leave without finishing, without doing whatever it is that you want them to do. So we can help you get clear on the goal and have a measurable outcome, have a goal in mind, and then make it super easy for them to do what you want them to do. So there you go. I hope you remember my ridiculous toilet analogy, but this happens all the time. The sign is behind me. Same thing happens on your website. You want people to contact you, but they don't know how because maybe the contact button is really clever or really obscure in some way, or you say, email us, and then you don't put your email address or you don't link your email address. There's just little things that people need to do on their website. Those aren't specifically UX writing examples, but those are things that I see a lot of times on people's websites that could be just a little bit better and make the whole experience better and get you more clients, get people to take the action that you want them to take. So there you go. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know, how ridiculous is this? How funny is it? Does this help you understand the importance or clarify something for you about what to do on your website? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear more about if this was helpful for you. And then I'll see you in the next video.